This series presents information based in part on theory and conjecture.
The facts that will be presented are true. Scientists representing the world's foremost research centers took part in the examination of the evidence.
The Jersey Devil. El Chupacabra. Psychokinesis. The Mothman.
UFOs.
Spontaneous human combustion.
Unsolved mysteries. I'm Chris.
I'm Chad.
And together, we're a
Paranormal
guys. Giggity giggity.
Giggity. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chad.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, not much since last week, or 2 weeks ago when we did that last show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Seems like it. Wait a minute.
Wait.
It's like I've lost some time.
Shh. No, that's next show.
Oh.
Don't give away the show secrets.
I won't. Trade secrets for trade shows.
The worst thing about that is we're going to have to, assume that the world still is around in 2 weeks, because if we do that, we're going to have to talk about it like it's the future.
No, 19. Yeah, I know.
Unless you use that weird in-game time travel scenario.
What, Terminator Genesis?
No, remember? Oh, in-game,
Oh.
Oh,
yeah. Makes no sense.
If you go to the past, your future is your past, and the past becomes your present, so you can't kill baby Hitler.
Plus, if random people disappear for 5 years, it didn't affect anything. No planes crashed, no factories blew up.
No, it was
nothing.
fine.
Everything's good. Cable internet still works. You can build a cabin.
I'd still have DSL.
Yeah, that
whatever.
stinks. We need to run that cable. We need to tell people to dig a channel.
I mean, if I win the lottery, I'll give them $5,000 to run the cable.
It's dumb. You shouldn't have to do that.
I know.
I'd
Call
have
Spectrum
I'd
and
have
tell 'em.
PL. I'd have PL just dig it, lay the cable, and be like, the cable was here.
It magically appeared.
It's been here the whole time.
You guys wanted to charge me $5,000.
Jinkies. You and your shenanigans.
So, hey, welcome back, Chad.
Welcome back, Chris.
It's been a while.
It has been. This chair feels funny. Either my ass got wider or it got smaller.
I mean,
I'd say my ass got wider.
yeah, I don't think the chairs have changed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, they look the same.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh yeah, I just trying to make sure my phone wasn't too close to make the the phone noise.
The
it
weird
makes.
phone too close to the cord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing.
You know what annoys people at work sometimes?
Everything.
No, is when you try to describe to them what the old dial-up modem connection sound was.
You have to describe that to people you work with.
Some, yeah, and they don't like it when you try to recreate that sound.
20-something.
Yes.
I found the coolest new format to play music on. It is called an LP. Let me show you how it works. I place this. I don't know what this is. A little round thing. I'll put this here. I'll set this record on top of it, and it's still not working right. I don't believe this works right.
What would they do with the weird little ninja star insert for a 45? Not the round plastic thing you put down on it, but those little weird yellow plastic
I know exactly what
looks
you're
like the
talking
thing
about.
out of Krull.
And the funny thing is, I never really understood why they had a lot of those. Turns out that they didn't have 45s with the large holes in them over in England. So if they got imports in from us on their 45s, those meant to just stay in there.
Oh.
So that's why they always got a multi-pack. For us, it didn't matter. But apparently there was a big format war that I wasn't aware of between 45s and LPs back in the day.
And
the more you know.
There you go, another nugget from Paranormal Guys.
Yep.
We're nothing if not informative.
Knowledge nuggets. That's what I like to drop every once in a while. Sometimes a whole bowl full of them.
I know, because now you know.
That's half the battle.
It is. That's what G.I. Joe says.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they have Cobra ever do one of those?
I don't know.
And now you know.
You need to sing happy birthday before while you're washing your hands.
Cobra. Oh, so yeah, hey, we're back. Mm-hmm. You know,
For now.
Chad and I are inherently lazy. And it takes certain events to get us out to do so, like meth gators.
Yeah, like quarantine. We still get out and roam around.
That's right. People say quarantine. We go, you know what, by God?
You don't tell me what to do.
We're recording a show.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, hopefully we'll be back in the swing of things now.
Yeah, hopefully.
We took some time off. We didn't really recuperate from anything.
I mean, I just had a lot of random same old going on, but other than that.
I didn't really do much of anything. I got a sculpture done.
I know.
Wait, probably since the last show I got 2 done.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Lauren Coleman of the International Zoology Museum.
Some gluing on his, didn't he? Put it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sent it to him in pieces. Mm-hmm. It's like, you not only get a sculpture, but you also get a puzzle.
Assembly required. It's just fun.
And then I'm just about to finish one up now for one Mr. Derek Hayes of Cryptid Crate and Monsters Among Us podcast.
You get your sculptures out there and people start to get the taste for them.
That's right.
The taste!
That's what I'm doing. I'm just doing here's a sculpture, this is a taste. Mm-hmm. You want another
taste.
one?
I tell you what, I'll hook you up with this one for a minor discount.
That's right.
And then when you want more, you know where you got it from.
That's right. You remember.
Start to carry them around in a backpack.
Your sugar daddy. Mm-hmm. Giggity. Oh, but yeah, hopefully we're back for good on a regular, as regular as Chad and I can get schedule.
Yeah. It probably won't be like a Metamucil schedule, but
no.
Yep. So we'll try. We'll try harder. I mean, what are you paying for the shows? Nothing,
exactly.
Right?
Which, we say we're going to get back on a regular schedule right at the, the emergence of quarantines and the end of humanity and everything. So
yeah, I'll put it this way: sometimes it goes on such a long stretch. I don't hear from Chris. I think somebody died.
Hopefully, if something happened to me, Sarah would think at some point, maybe I should tell Chad.
Yeah, for the funeral arrangements. Well, we're going to have it on Sunday at 3 p.m. Be there. Ooh, what's in your water?
I don't know. Coronavirus.
Contamination. People at the water plant don't care anymore.
Conspiracy.
That's right.
So, Chad, originally we had talked about doing a welcome back show on a completely different subject, but given the light of things, especially the past couple of days here in our area,
yeah,
I figured today we might take an opportunity to discuss our views and feelings on the old epidemic.
Okay.
Or wait, is it still epidemic, or now they're saying pandemic, right?
I have no idea what they're calling it now. To be honest with you, I tuned out a while back.
Bear flu.
It is. It's like there was bird, swine,
alligator.
There was the snake, scorpion.
I think you're onto the 7.
Oh,
venoms.
No, it's the 5 deadly venoms I was thinking about. Or 5 venoms, I call it.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
So I think before we, an important thing to do before we start that off, Chad, we should give a slight Paranormal Guys public service announcement.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll edit that.
Coughing your elbow.
That's the beginning. I coughed on the back of my hand. It's fine.
Oh, God.
I should go get tested. Anyway.
You should, but not for Corona.
So, my Corona.
Spectrum.
Dun, 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 dun,
And not the
dun,
cable
dun.
company.
So if you're a long-time listener to Paranormal Guys, you know this. If you were just finding us during quarantine times for the first time, we'll tell you this now. Chad and I like to have what would you describe it?
A jaunt right giggle.
A cynical, optimistic humor take on most things.
Really? I'm just told I can't ever take anything serious.
Well, that's kind of, in short, that's what it means, I think.
Oh.
Cynically optimistic.
Yeah, sure.
About things. So, I mean, we're kind of the same in that matter. We kind of deal with things the same way. We like to poke fun at it. Mm-hmm. And given, yes, we realize coronavirus, it's not a good situation. We realize people are dying from it. We realize that it might get real here for a while. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, but you got to think of this. Ow.
Jeez, Pete.
You and I both are in that categorized of heightened risk.
That's true.
Because you're on immunosuppressants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm diabetic. And
sure.
those are two groups that they warn, like, hey, you're higher risk of getting this.
We could die any day now.
Any second.
Mm-hmm. Oh. It's okay. No, I've got protection.
What kind of protection have you taken, Chad?
I've found an ancient magical power that helps me out.
Oh, no crap.
Yep, it's an old Mexican legend about a witch called Lalalitas.
Lalalitas?
Yeah, I actually have some audio recording.
Of when you met?
When I met Lalalitas. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I'm a Mexican witch, yes!
Yeah, so...
Lalalitas has a very deep voice.
He does.
Oh, it is a
male.
he.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still a witch.
Oh,
male.
well, that's true,
Yeah.
because you don't want to call a witch a warlock, because that's offensive.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be offensive nowadays.
No, I try not to be.
But, anyway.
Try.
We'll go back to the seriousness, Chad. I mean, see how bad it is? You can't go for 30 seconds.
I know. Let me get my NPR voice.
Yes.
Then the virus was severe in these areas. Many people are dying and or sick.
I don't think you're close enough to the mic.
Oh, do I need to be...
There.
Is this close enough?
NPR.
Hold on, let me get a little bit... Hang on.
What was that?
I got the mic caught in my mouth.
Oh.
That's gross.
Huh. So anyway, now's your opportunity where if you're of the ilk that you can't...
The ilk?
Take a joke about things or can't see the humor in pretty much everything.
You mean elk like with antlers?
Yes.
Oh.
If you're an elk that can't take a joke,
okay,
go ahead and do yourself a favor and don't get angry and listen to the rest of this show. Just turn it off now. Mm-hmm. If you can find humor in damn near anything, welcome back.
Look for a meme with an old lady who can't get any supplies off the shelves because other people bought them all. Wah, wah.
Wow. Well, there you go. If you can handle that one, the rest of the show is going to be all downhill.
So I'll throw that out there so people can turn off quick.
Woo! As Ric Flair would say.
That's right.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. Just, hey. Oh, and another reminder, since we've been off air for so long, that, and I think people probably realize this, that any statistics that Chad and I give on this show
Are made up.
are completely made up, that, or we think it's the truth in our
There's
head.
at least a 2% chance it's made up.
Yes.
But probably a 98% chance it's real.
Right. But what I like to think, though, is I think you and I keep informed enough to where we know just enough to where we might be onto something.
I know that I never like for anyone to give me the odds, because then I might, crash into a meteorite.
I don't know what odds mean.
Odds?
Like if somebody said, well, no, like the actual numbers, like if somebody goes, oh, there's a 2 to 5 chance. It's like, what the hell does that mean? 2 to 5.
I don't know. Fantasy brackets.
I never bet the ponies, Chad.
I didn't either. I did ride the white horse once.
I chased a dragon once, but wait, no. So, yeah, any statistics you hear from us, don't run with that.
Don't tell your friends that you learned something.
Yeah, I heard Chris and Chad say that 99% of people are going to be gone in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't run with that. It might not be good.
That's right.
Because what we make up in our heads is facts for us, but not the rest of, humanity.
I mean, they're valid for me.
For us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, Chad, what coronavirus updates have you been running into?
Well,
wait. You work from home.
I do, so I don't run into much anything. I know that you can catch it from chickens now.
Chickens are coronavirus
chickens
carriers?
are carriers, whatever.
Now, I'm going to ask this honestly because I want to know. Did you just make that up, or is that from a reputable source?
I just made it up.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to stop eating chicken. I ate some chicken today. I wasn't worried
Well, it's
about
not like you can get any.
That's true.
I think we're squared away for a while, but yeah.
Already got your stuff hoarded up. You ready to go?
Pretty much, except, I don't know, the unimportant things like insulin. I got like 2 days of that left.
I mean, the only thing we have excess of is we have lots of dog food. So I guess worst comes to worst, we'll
You
just
need
start
dog food.
eating that with a little water, as long as we still have water supply.
I mean, you got 3 dogs running around.
Yeah.
Comes to it.
I know, I'll die and they can feed off me.
Barbecue.
No, I'm not eating any dogs, Chris.
I mean, just saying.
No, there'll be none of that. None of that, sir.
I don't even know what I was going to say now.
I don't know. Something rambly.
Oh, no. I think more than ever, now's the time for me to try your Australian boomerang
Oh, yeah.
diabetes
Just load up
reversal
on
method.
sugar so it just automatically reverses and resets itself.
I mean, who knows if I'm going to get more insulin or not.
That's true.
So now's the time to try it.
That's very true, sir.
Because I bet you I could go to the store and still find a dozen, like, glazed donuts.
I think that ride or die mentality will probably get you where you need to go.
That'll keep me going. Mm-hmm. No, any kind of rioting starts, I'm done. I just hole up here in the basement and under a blanket.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably end up heading to, like, Bardstown or something. There's lots of guns and
What do they do in the
stuff
movies?
out there.
Canada.
Get on a boat.
Don't you like head to Canada?
I think they get on a boat.
When anything goes down, you go to Canada.
Seems like it's always a boat.
A boat to Canada.
A boat somewhere. They get out on a boat. They're on the ocean.
What do they do in Waterworld?
Because I like dirt.
Because I like to think that's like the most accurate depiction of post-apocalyptic.
Well, I'm not mutated with gills.
Uh,
Speaking of Waterworld, do you know they still did that Waterworld stunt show until 2017 at Universal Studios?
good Lord, why?
I don't know. Did anybody even have a reference point to what Waterworld was?
What is this?
And its sequel, The Postman.
Dirt World?
Dirt World, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they found dirt? I don't understand what they're doing here.
Dennis Hopper.
That was so long ago. He's dead.
That's the only thing going for that movie is Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper with his eye patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're just now tuning in, this is the Paranormal Guys Welcome Back All Coronavirus All the Time show.
Uh-huh. Or let's not forget Waterworld's overseas title, Dances with Fishes.
Wow.
Hey,
Dances with Fishes.
Dances with Fishes.
Were there any fishes?
Yeah, it was Waterworld.
I don't know.
Kevin Costner's swimming with them.
All I know is he drank pee.
Yeah, he did.
He thought that peeing into that glass thing and then turning that little crank made it better, but it didn't.
It still tastes like
It
piss.
was still pee.
He's like, this tastes like piss.
Yeah, it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
A little salty.
Yeah. Gross. I think that's why the dogs lick my legs a lot.
Because you pee on your legs?
Warm and salty.
Fair enough.
There you go.
But anyway, we have no direction in this show.
Mothman.
There, cryptids.
Cryptids.
There was a Bigfoot sighting.
Did you see the story?
Somewhere.
Yeah.
At some time.
Did you see the story I put up from Lon Strickler on our page? About the dogman that attacked the kid in the old
Kentucky?
hospital? Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that was an older story. But,
Expand, Chad. Expound.
well, apparently this kid
Yes.
and his friends
Yes.
went to this old abandoned hospital. I want to say it was in Mayfield.
For
Kentucky.
shenanigans.
Shenanigans. And while he was in the area of the hospital where the morgue was, he heard something running across the basement because he found this big, like, bloody carcass.
So wait, did it go?
It kind of did.
Okay.
Except louder, I think.
Oh,
There you go. And
just like that.
so anyway, while he was in there, this thing came running across, and he narrowly escaped. And he saw it, and it looked like a big werewolf monster, and it grabbed his leg, and he cut his hand, and was trying to get him, and then he ran up, and his friends had left him. He took off in the car.
As they will do during a dogman attack.
So he got to this old lady's house and called for help. And, of course, the police didn't believe him, but they thought he was attacked by a canine. And they couldn't explain the scratches on his leg because it didn't look like something a dog would do.
Wait, I thought you said it killed him.
No, I didn't kill him. I said he was attacked. So anyway, yeah, dogman attack.
Oh, it just attacked. I thought you said it killed.
I didn't say that.
Huh.
You can go back and listen to it. It's recorded. There's a record.
We can rewind it here.
Yeah.
No, had not heard that.
Yeah, so that was like the only local thing that really popped up I'd seen recently.
The past 6 months.
Yeah, and I think that was a 10-year-old story.
Really?
Yeah, but the guy had just sent it to Lon Strickler. He said he was trying to verify some stuff with
For 10 years?
Yeah.
Huh.
No. Yeah, so that's it. And I think, Lauren, let's see, what else? Lauren Coleman's keeping the museum open.
Yes.
So there's still people coming in while this thing's going on. I was just trying to think of any cryptid things that I'd recently seen.
Kickstarter's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know the aforementioned... Was that before we started actually recording, or was it during recording when I said something about Derek Hayes?
I think it was before.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Derek Hayes. I know he's got a Kickstarter going on.
Yeah.
For a documentary that he and another gentleman are getting going.
Yeah.
There was one that just finished.
Mm-hmm.
No, Small Town Monsters, they just got done having a new Kickstarter for all of their 2020 projects or something like that.
Yeah, I saw Seth was throwing out there that we're getting ready to sign into some kind of a agreement with a major studio or distribution or 20th Century Fox, something. I'm not sure. I know that it's a big deal for them. They're getting ready to blow up.
MGM.
Probably.
Columbia.
Sony. Ghostbusters. Probably in...
United Artists.
It's going to be with Ghostbusters. Yeah. Canon.
United Artists is still a thing?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. And I think that Orion Films only exists still because somebody's keeping the name around.
It's Miramax.
It is. Kevin Smith's behind it.
That's right. View Askew.
The new Masters of the Universe cartoon.
Skeletor.
Which is Mark Hamill.
So he won't sound like Cobra's twin brother anymore.
No, he's going to sound kind of like the Joker. Yeah.
Well, He-Man.
Well, He-Man.
Oh, so, yeah. So, Small Town Monsters, they got fully funded and reached a stretch goal, so they've got some new projects coming up.
Nice. Good. I enjoy all the Small Town Monster stuff.
I know Seth has got some pretty swanky sculptures that he doesn't talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
But, whatever.
I mean, sure.
Oh, so yeah, that's going on. So, Chad, when this one goes up, this is going to be number 48 for us.
Oh, really?
It's only taken us like 5 years. But
gosh. I mean, it's an average of what, like 10 a year?
Something like that. I mean, we got to pace ourselves.
I mean, I know I have to.
We're not youngins anymore.
My blood pressure gets real high every once in a while, so I can't just go out there all mamby-pamby, nimbly-wimbly.
Mamby-pamby.
Yep.
So,
nimbly-wimbly.
But yeah, we've got this show. Gonna whip out another show at some point in the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are working on getting a number 50 extravaganza going.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep that under wraps for right now.
Have to get some special guests in as long as they allow us to have, like, cross-state travel.
Phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just act like we have a bunch of people because we still have all those voiceovers.
Well, that's true. That's very true.
Why was Lyle Blackburn on your show? And he just kept saying, "This is Lyle Blackburn." Well, that's all he wanted to say. I mean,
that's all we got.
And the Beast.
Kings Island.
I wonder, I'll have to go back and see which ones of those we've used and what we haven't. Because we had quite a catalog of those.
Yeah, you recorded a bunch at
we had Cliff.
Mothman, didn't you?
No, well, we did a couple at Mothman, and then we did a lot at, not this past year, but the year before that, at CryptidCon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think we had Bobo, Cliff, Linda Godfrey,
yeah,
Seth, Lyle Blackburn, if he's still around. We don't even know if old cryptid kid Colin Snyder.
I think he's still around.
I think
he's probably working on a cure for this virus.
I think he kind of went insane and moved to Antarctica or something.
He might have. Maybe he found the thing in the ice.
Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, diabetes.
Coronavirus. Anyway.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we had them. Oh, and we had Hellier people. Greg and Dana Newkirk. We had them.
Gosh, there's a whole bunch.
We had a lot.
Took that little C3PO recorder down, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Works very well for travel recording.
It does. It's nice.
It is.
XLR hookups.
Mm-hmm.
Spiffy.
So anything else for this welcome back show, Jeff?
Not really. No.
Fair enough.
I mean, I didn't have a lot pre-thought thing, mouth word stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't tell, I mean, what? We prepped for this like good 10 to 15 minutes before we recorded.
I think the whole point is just to make sure people knew that we weren't dead, right?
Well, yeah, and that's why we need to record 2 back-to-back right now to get out. So if we do die, at least they'll think we're alive for at least like a month.
So the one after this one's actually going to have more of a topic.
Yeah, well, as much as a topic as we do.
Okay.
we have trouble staying on topics.
That's true. Yeah, I've already been thinking of all the parody songs for this, what is it? What's the not Corona name for it?
COVID-19.
COVID-19,
Whoa,
yeah.
in quarantine.
Yeah.
'Cause you're dirty.
Because you
COVID-19.
didn't wash your hands thoroughly.
Yeah.
My
But,
Corona.
Weird Al did come out and say that he will not be doing Hey Corona.
If
My Corona.
If he did that, though, that would be the first time he would have parodied one song twice.
That's right, because he did
My Bologna.
My Bologna.
My Bologna.
So you know what's going to be the interesting part of this show, Chad?
Really? What?
What we're getting ready to do right now.
Uh-huh.
We're going to test our recall here.
Or metal.
Yep. So, if you wanted to check out a bunch of paranormal guys type of stuff, Chad, where would you go?
You could go to paronormalguys.com.
Often imitated,
But never duplicated. We don't die.
No.
We multiply.
That's right. Because there's been a couple pop up.
There have been. Did you see the paranormal chicks?
Not paro, it's
they're paranormal chicks.
it's paranormal chicks.
Yeah, I thought it was paranormal. Yeah.
No, it's not an O.
I thought it was.
No, it's
Oh, paranormal
Yeah,
chicks.
paranormal chicks.
Oh, yeah. Well, so we're guys and they're chicks.
That's right.
Or at least we identify as guys right now.
What was that?
What? It was my knee.
No, I don't think that was your knee.
No, it was my knee. It popped.
You leaned over and made a face.
Yeah, because my knee popped. Sometimes it sounds like a ratchet.
I call
like
shenanigans.
Like a meaty, thick ratchet.
I call shenanigans. Exactly. Wait.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we maybe have to start recording from the cryptid cave.
That's true. Have to hide out.
I mean, it's pretty safe.
Yeah. So anyway, paranormalguys.com.
Sorry. Once again, topic. Yeah, paranormalguys.com. That is for the moment where everything will be housed. Mm-hmm. We are kind of in the planning stages of kind of reorganizing the Paranormal Guys empire.
Yeah.
But, as of right now, go to paranormalguys.com. That's where we keep all the shows. We are soon to be completely updated again on YouTube.
Yeah.
So all that will be there.
Still throwing some stuff up on Facebook here and
Yes.
there.
Chad does like to keep the Facebook page updated, which you can go to Facebook and go to
Facebook Paranormal
search,
Guys.
use
up
that
on
little
Facebook.
thing that looks like a magnifying glass and type Paranormal Guys.
You got to look for it. You got to do some work.
Facebook.com/Paranormal Guys.
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Whatever.
They can still send us emails.
Emails at the guys at paranormalguys.com.
That's right.
And we have an Instagram, and I'm pretty sure is something related to Paranormal Guys.
Yeah. Do you ever put anything on there anymore?
No.
No. Maybe you should start.
You think?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
Should
Whatever you want to put on
Should
there.
I take a picture of you right now and throw up there?
If you want to.
So then people can listen to this show and go to Instagram and go, look, they were recording the show right then when he put that on there.
Yeah. I could look real intense at the mic like I'm really...
I gotta remember how to use this. Smile, Chad, for posterity. All right. Do you want me to add a filter, Chad?
No.
Okay, so just regular.
Yeah. That way they can see the liver spots.
Sorry. I mean, you can banter while I'm doing this.
Oh, I didn't know if you could do that and me talking at the same time. I couldn't.
I mean, it's not like I listen to you really while you talk much of the time
That's
anyway.
true. Well, let's see. And what else? Where else can they find the high quality content that we
kinda
can
named
throw
them
out
all.
there? That's pretty much it, wasn't it?
So, ready? This is going to be the synchronicity moment. You ready?
Uh-huh.
So if you're listening to the show right now, at this second, ready? Here, I'll make it so you can hear it.
They won't be because it hasn't uploaded yet.
No, like if you're listening to it right then. Like as you're listening to the show, right when I went, nah, was when I hit the button to share Chad's picture. So you'll be like, I was listening when he did it.
Wow.
But he did it while I was listening.
Finger on the pulse.
It's a good picture.
Sure.
So anyway, yeah, Instagram, Facebook, website, and the music for Paranormal Guys is done by one Mr. William Blanchard.
Musical genius.
It's nice to be back. Mm-hmm. And you can find all of his stuff on facebook.com/William Blanchard Soundtrack.
True.
Yeah, he has a vet now.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, big, nice vet that he bought.
Pop Rocks?
Yeah, that's his group? 80s tribute band that he's in.
I thought he had 2 vets now.
Heck, we need to start.
He's got the old one and the newer one.
We need to start writing music then.
80s model, the 88 one, I think, maybe.
You learn to play something.
I mean, I can play the air guitar.
Interpretive music.
Yeah.
It's very silent.
That one.
You just put your finger in your mouth, Chad.
I did.
Are you 6 feet away from me, by the way?
No, we'd have to be on the other ends of the table.
Crap.
And I don't even think it's a 6-foot table.
Well, there may be another show.
There will be. It'll be fine.
So yeah, look us up, listen, love, go back, listen to the back catalog. There's not that many.
Yeah, and they have way more content than this episode.
I mean, you're gonna be in quarantine more than likely, so you're gonna have some time.
Ketchup, catsup, or fancy ketchup.
Fancy ketchup. Mm-hmm. Why is it fancy?
There's a grading system
of ketchup.
Yeah, I actually found that out when I was trying to figure out why McDonald's had stopped using Heinz ketchup because their new ketchup tastes weird.
Because it's not as high a grade?
Well, no, it's as high grade, but they have somebody make it themselves.
So it's like Heinz special recipe, McDonald's.
But, yeah, they claim it is, but it's not because apparently the CEO of Burger King,
because it's probably Hunt's,
took over at Heinz, so McDonald's dropped them.
Really?
And nobody's complained about the ketchup tasting weird, but it does. It doesn't taste the same.
The stuff.
Are you eating it, Chris? Or is it eating you?
Solulent red.
It's not people.
Well, that's another bit of intriguing information that you have just learned here from Paranormal Guys.
Welcome to Quiz Night. Paranormal Guys?
If you ever get to go to Buffalo Wild Wings on Trivia Night ever again,
make sure you tip your waitresses well, and let's get started.
So, until whenever you get to record again, Chad, have a paranormal week.